Leek Town TV. I'm just on my way to Benks'. I've been invited along, or asked along shall I say, for the Leek Premier League darts that Paul Richardson organises. So I'm just walking up to the pub to see if I can catch a little bit of the darts action, because Leek Town TV are quite diverse and we are prepared to branch out into other things and other sports, and darts on a Friday night certainly ticks all the boxes for me. So Benks' it is. Let's see what we can find down here. And here we are, nearly here. I'm a bit late to be honest, but I've been down to the Harvester in Stoke. But here we are at Benks'. Let's go and have a look what this has to offer us. So here we are at Benks'. Rico, who's playing here now?
This is J Sales against Neil Orr.
Is this a big fixture?
Big fixture. They're all big fixtures in this league. This is League 1.
Right, okay.
Big fixture. Jace is a bit shit, but Neil's good.
Jace is a big Jason now. Steps up.
Got Jace. That's the 140. Here's your ear.
Yeah, they will do, they will. What's this lad called again?
Neil Orr.
Neil Orr.
Staffordshire County player.
What is he?
He used to be a Staffordshire County player.
Who's winning this game at the moment?
Neil 2-0.
2-0 to Neil.
2-0. James, Dawn got a 180 today. She's really chuffed about it.
Dawn?
Lost.
Dawn? 180? She said she's not heard of Leek Town TV.
I haven't.
Roundheads, mate.
Where's she been? Where's she been?
Roundheads.
We're going to finish yet. We'll see this one to its conclusion.
Jason on 12.
What's is it Rob? I forgot.
Neil.
Neil.
Fucking
hell.
You can really just fucking tell his name.
Language, please. Jace won that, I take it. He did win that. Because Neil has won that. Bloody hell, I'm a bit slow here. 3-0. What's it up to?
First to 4 or 6 legs.
Jace is getting sorted out here, isn't he?
No, go and have a look at League 2.
Yeah, we'll go and take a look at League 2. I wouldn't mind just see it. Yeah, well,
Division 1 and Martin's come up from Division 3.
So what's Martin's now?
Martin Barlow came promoted
Barlow.
from Division 3 last year.
So this is Division 2?
Yeah. Sam Carter got relegated from Division 1 last year.
Sam Carter, so it's one coming up and one coming down.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Opening fixture.
What's the score in this one?
I'm not sure what the score is. Oh, they've only just started. Martin just nearly checked out 182. Sam's just finished.
But the other missed that, that's poor, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So, but then you've got to expect that.
So it's 1-0 to Sam.
1-0 to Sam. First to 4, is it same format?
Yeah, all of them same format. This is League 2.
And Friday night's the normal Premier League darts night.
Yep.
Benks'.
So this week you've got League 1, 2, and in the back room you've got 7 and 8. Next week you'll have League 3, 4, 5 and 6.
And Paul Richardson, you are the organiser.
Indeed.
You've done a good job. And how long has it been running this now? Is this the second
2009.
year? 2009. So you've been running, my math says 6-7 years.
This is our 8th season.
8, so my maths is just out.
7 years.
7 years.
The 8th season.
Running into the 8th.
This is the 8th season, yeah.
So that's good stuff. Does it take a lot of organisation, admin?
It does now.
Because it's got bigger.
Yeah. 104 entrances, yeah.
Who was last year's Premier League champion?
James Hughes was Premier League 1 champion.
That's the big one, isn't it?
That's the.
Is James Hughes about?
He is, yeah.
Well, I'd like to meet him.
Would you?
Yeah, as a former champ.
Where is he? I'll call you in a minute.
Yeah, why?
In this game, so
Why not?
we'll call you in a minute. You can see him there watching this one.
You want, where is he?
He's there, we're leaning on the.
Machine.
No, next to him. With the
One of the
glasses
glasses.
on.
One of the glasses.
He's 4 times winner.
He's the champ, is he?
4 times winner.
What a lad.
He is the man.
Yeah.
He's a man to beat. No.
Never forget Stanley's though, Rico, when I took out
That was brilliant. That was
2 140s. Hey, we'll never forget that moment, will we?
for someone so
Hopeless.
useless at darts to all of a sudden, this was some of the he played for stand in, yeah. You know, I went outside for a fag, was halfway down fag, and he come out and goes, mint to 1. What?
2 ton 40s in a row and then took something like an 87 checkout.
Was it?
So who's playing here, Rico?
We've got Chris McGarry against
Which one's Chris? This is just thrown.
Yeah, he's been in there for a couple of years.
And who's
Adam's a new player. Adam Rivers.
And this is League 3.
That one's League 7.
League 7?
Yeah.
These must be pretty hopeless.
No.
Is that harsh?
No, it's all mate. No.
League
That's a
7?
good standard throughout. League 7, I mean, look at that. Is that little League 7?
Yeah.
That's League 7 standard. This board here is League 8.
League 8? And who's on this board, Rico?
Then you've got JJ Lee. Yeah.
Who's marking?
That's Joe Hughes.
And who's throwing here now?
You've got Lorraine Whitworth here.
Lorraine.
Jeff Whitworth, who is Jeff's played at PDC's been at QC1. Jeff's also been at number 1, and that's his darling wife.
Good stuff. And there's Swag.
Yeah, Swag's won his game tonight. He's won 4-2. Swag's off to a winning start.
Swag's looking
A league celebrity. Look how happy he is.
He is happy.
Don't interview me till next week when I've thrashed everybody.
Nick, you've just won your Premier League darts game this evening. Opening game. Who did you play? I'm told it's a statement of intent. Who did you beat?
I played Jeff Whitworth.
And 4-0, that's emphatic, isn't it? Were you expected to win that game?
Not really, no.
So
I expected a draw at least. I didn't expect to win it.
And what league are you competing in?
Premier 1.
Premier 1. Can you win it?
Yeah, well, why not?
Why not?
We're always here to win it, don't we?
Of course, yeah, I like the. There's no point entering unless you can go on to win it. But who was last year's winner?
James Hughes.
He has to be the favourite.
He's not in it.
Isn't he in it?
He potentially is. We've got.
Oh, right.
we're
I
talking
spoke to him tonight and he said he wasn't in it.
Yeah, we're in discussions.
But you're confident you can. What's the strong part of your game? Is it your finishing?
Right now, all round basically.
All round, you're strong.
Yeah, scoring and doubling, it's all right now.
Well, thanks very much for giving Leek Town TV a couple of minutes of your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Take 2. Action. Sarah, you've played in Premier League darts this evening, am I right in saying?
I have, mate, yes.
Who have you taken on?
Lynch Shonu.
You've won the game.
Only just.
Tell me the score.
Well, I went 1-0 down. Bear in mind, somebody's had me darts over the festive period of Christmas. My pink babies have disappeared, which is not good. Because obviously, if anyone's got them, please bring them back. I won't be cross.
Someone's taken them.
Well, they've disappeared.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I'm gutted, mate. 20 years they've been in my house. Part of the furniture, and they've gone.
But you've got fresh darts and won with them.
We know they're not fresh. They're older than me and you put together, James.
So they're not fresh, but new
But
darts.
they've done the biz.
Done the business.
Yeah, I didn't really deserve it, but we got there.
What was the score? You might have told me that already.
I went 1-0 down, then it went 4-2 to myself, I think. Yeah, I don't really know.
You won 4-2.
I think I did, yeah.
4-2. Were you expected to win that game?
No, not at all.
So that's a big result for you.
Well, it's quite nice, isn't it? I'm quite happy just turning up and being late and, you know, seeing what happens and having a few drinks.
She's got a reputation for being good at darts in the town, to be fair.
Have I?
Yeah. So because and I don't mean, I'm not trying to be sexist here, but you don't hear about female players as much as you do males.
I
So
think
that's
we've got 9 in the Premier League this year, so
Grown this year, Rick.
yeah, I think there's 9
9
playing.
participating. Well, that's
Yeah.
good. We're all for diversity at Leek Town Television.
From as high as Division 3 down to Division 8.
I am in the lower division, which is cool.
What division is it?
8.
Division 8 sounds way down the table, but
It shows a higher standard that we've got here.
It's deceiving actually, numbers don't read anything.
It's a higher standard, it does.
There's some good girls in that league.
and it's every Friday evening at Benks's.
It is indeed, yeah.
Every Friday.
Alternate weeks, which is brilliant.
Giving you a week off, you mean?
Yeah, I have to wait.
After a break. What do you take the week off as your work night?
Well, I'm always here, me, just, you know.
So it doesn't,
every
Spanner
regardless.
will play tonight, next week Spanner will play.
Right.
So they alternate between the two.
Works
It's all-
well.
Works for
And even we've got his Portuguese nephew entering now, Diogo Bentley, another darts player.
So we've got 3, it's a bit of a family thing
Yeah,
here now.
bear in mind,
We've got 3 Richardsons in here.
Yeah, his dad just played quite a high standard of darts.
So it's the first game tonight. Well,
It's
thanks
only
very
league games tonight.
Only league game. I was just about to say thanks very much for giving me a couple of minutes. I'll return later on in the season to see how we're all getting on.
Excellent, mate.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Tim.
Look at Beard here in the smoking area at Benks. Beard, you've played your first Premier League fixture tonight, am I right in saying?
Yes, that is.
Can you tell me who you've played against?
Patch Martin.
Oh yeah, I just saw Patch before. Can you tell me the score?
4-0.
4-0. So, knowing the dart scene, like I know it, not brilliantly, but you've played at a pretty decent level. Patch is a pub player, I would expect you to win that. Did you expect to win it?
Yes, but Patch did miss a couple of darts at doubles, so
That's how it
fair
goes.
play to him, fair play to him.
And the Premier League darts, you must be in with a good chance in winning this. Do you think that's possible? You're one of the best throwers in Leek, I would say. You've had good publicity.
Yes.
You've played in bigger tournaments than this one, with more spectators,
It's a
bigger
bigger tournament than my tournament.
bigger
and,
pressure.
And England International.
Well, there you are. So I'd go as far to say that you must be favoured.
No.
No?
No. Not in my eyes, but everybody else's eyes, probably, yes.
So who is the favourite in your eyes?
Whoever plays best on the night.
Who would you pick as your top 4?
My top 4
Yeah.
in the Premier League.
In Prem 1, who would you pick as your top 4?
Good question, Rico. You're helping me out here.
Because I'm struggling.
Myself.
You've got to pick yourself. You've got to pick yourself.
That's fair.
Neil Walcott, because he's a very good floor player.
Neil's there.
Neil, can you win it?
Definitely.
I like the confidence. That's what I want to see. You definitely think you can win it.
Yeah.
What makes you think that? Throwing well at the moment.
I'm not playing at all, to be fair. But I think if I can turn up and play how I can play, I'm a good match for anyone, so then it's on the night. And if somebody turns up and plays well themselves, it's on the night, isn't it?
Fair point. Fair point.
So you've got you, Neil. What are your other 2?
Got to be Tony.
Tony Banks, he's got to be
I'd
there.
say
Didn't he win it? Because you were telling me last.
Banks, who won it 2 years ago.
Yeah, so he must be a handy player.
Uses
Amazing.
indecisive at the moment.
Yeah. Well, you
That-
put him
that's
as number
really
4
quite
if he's in, wouldn't you? I would say.
If Hughes was in, yeah. Well, you look at Nick Schoen.
Nick Schoen's a good steady player.
He's won 4-0 against
When did-
Brentwick, 2000.
Rico, when does it run till? When's it finish?
Finished about October.
So it's a fair old run, a fair 6-7 month.
Yeah.
12, 13 players Division 1.
Yes, 14
Well,
if
Premier
Hughes does do. He did
Yeah.
Premier League 1.
I tell you
So
what I
you
think
don't play- obviously you
best
don't
about
play yourself.
the top division though, I think everybody's capable of winning, not necessarily winning the whole league, but everybody's capable of winning each individual week
So anyone could win a,
on a particular
Everybody's
night.
capable of beating anybody on that league.
which makes it interesting.
Yeah,
Anyone can beat anyone in League
but I
1.
think if
I
you
like
go
the
off,
best of 6 format
yeah, it's good.
because you can. lose the first 2 legs and you've still got a chance
to win.
to win. You can like.
But it's 4, isn't it?
Or even you can
Is-
be
No,
it's
you
6
need
legs.
4 to win, but you only play 6 legs.
Right.
You can have a draw.
Right.
So you can be 2-0 down. You can snatch
And you've still got a chance to.
snatch a point or snatch a win.
Well, thanks very much, gentlemen, for giving me 3-4 minutes. It's very interesting to speak to such characters on a Friday evening. And I look forward to speaking to you again at some point.
Definitely.
Thanks very much. Rico, who's this gentleman?
You've got Dan Tan.
Dan Tatton. I know Dan. Don't I know your old man? Graham, yeah.
Fought with you many years
Of course,
ago.
he did, yeah. And I was a good player, wasn't I, in fairness?
No.
Yeah, you were alright, yeah.
You were shit.
Anyway, never mind that. We're not here to talk about me.
No. Thank God.
Can this lad win, Rico? Well, I'll go to
Well,
you.
what league are you in now? You're in
Division 7.
Division 7.
Division 7. Division 7, I mean, it seems a long way off, obviously, the Premier League and Division 1. Does it phase you that, or are you just in it for the crack, or what? Or are you taking it seriously? You tell me.
Well, it's about building it up first year, innit? So we'll start off as low and then hopefully win a couple of times and get myself up further in the league.
And have you played this evening?
Not yet, no, I've got Chris last game.
Right, okay. So are you nervous about this game? How do you think the game will go, is the obvious question.
I'm feeling confident enough for the win.
Confident. Chris?
Confident for the win, lad.
Chris, he's stuck his neck out. Is he going to beat you?
Nah.
No, so you can't both win. So,
Maybe. It's a draw written away with that, isn't it? Yeah.
so you've got a long season ahead. Where do you if you're looking at it now, where do you think is a reasonable finishing position to you? What do you want to achieve?
Top 4 for semi-finals, that's the aim.
Top 4, yeah. He's stick his neck out. And Chris,
I'd like to make playoffs this year.
playoffs.
Table last year, so playoffs this year.
Well, thanks very much, gentlemen. I'll look on and hopefully see a bit of your fixture shortly. Thanks very much.
Cheers, Loco.
No problem. Jason Sales, you're quite a character in the town and you're well known. And
I appreciate that, James.
no problem. You're a nice lad and I like you. And you've taken part this evening in your first Premier League darts fixture. Can you tell me how have you gone on?
Unfortunately, I was second, James.
Second.
It wasn't even a close second, actually.
You're well beaten.
Well beaten tonight by a better man.
Is it good? You've taken on a good opponent though, in fairness, haven't you?
I'd like to think he was a good opponent, but I mean, I wouldn't say he was a good opponent. I think I just had a bad day.
I was just about to say, how have you performed? Are you disappointed in your performance?
I'm disappointed in my performance. I'm going to take nothing away from my opponent. He's a very good player, but I've had a bad day at the office.
And what was particularly bad? Was it your finishing, or what was the?
A little bit of everything, Jim, really. A little bit of finishing and a couple of legs did just cost me a little bit, but Neil smashed them treble 20s in tonight. Smashed them.
So you've no complaints.
No complaints whatsoever tonight. I'll take my hat off to him.
Well, it's a fair play, a very dignified interview, and fair play for your sportsmanlike comments. So thanks very much.
Is interview terminated?
Interview terminated.
He's wank. How do you know he is? He's wank.
I'm not going to cut that.
Good, thanks.
Tony Benks, Big Town Television, thanks very much for speaking to us this evening. You were a former Premier League darts champion. What year was that?
2014.
2014. So what's gone wrong? What went wrong in 2015 to defend your title? What went wrong?
I lost in the semi-final,
Oh, so you were very close then, by.
but I won the League Cup.
So not a bad season still.
No, it's alright, yeah. 2 years, 2 cups.
Have you played this evening?
Yes, I have.
Who did you play?
Patch Martin.
Patch. You won, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
4-0, wasn't it?
How do you know that?
You don't want it. Well, with the biggest.
Well, I won anyway.
You won the game. You're being quite humble about that victory because Patch was obviously he sat just there, yeah. So 4-0. And what's your thoughts ahead of the forthcoming campaign? Can you win it?
Probably not, no. Strongest field we've ever had, in all fairness.
Well, surely you.
Plus Jason.
Jason's a good thrower, but he's lost this evening.
Yeah, but it's a good mark. You should have seen him mark that last game. Best player in the league.
Well, I'm just getting to that. Well, you're very. I mean, the best players in the world. You know, your Jackpot Lewis and the likes. They're normally quite confident and will say beforehand that they can win it. So you've not said that.
Probably because I can't.
But you've won it before.
Yeah, but it's a different field this year.
You don't think you don't think you've got enough in your locker to?
Probably not, no.
Well, fair play. What would be a good position? What would you be happy with?
I'd like to get in the top 4 and see what happens after that. If it doesn't work out, I've got in the top 4 and that's it.
I'll show you a good position, man.
Tony Banks, thanks very much for giving me a couple of minutes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You don't need to get me involved. It's that one.
You'll just press record.
It says record. Yeah.
The reason is because you're not fucking good enough for that league, neither.
Paul, can you just breathe in so I can get you all on the camera? Right.
Why are you so nervous, James?
Not at all, no. So, I mean, but like, now we're filming, like, so could you just sort of say, after the first league game, what do you format? Who's high and who's low? Don't mention my name here.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, Beardo, great start, 4-0.
Who's Beardo played?
Beardo's played past Martin, so has Banksy. So, as expected, they're both off.
So basically, Patch has had a bad day in the office, really.
Patch has had a really bad day in the office. Well, the thing is,
hang on, can I just take you away from that and just have a quick word with Patch about a bad day in the office?
I didn't practice and beat Jay Sales 5-0. He never had a sniff.
Yeah, well, the moral of that story is don't practice against lower standard opposition.
Exactly.
You know, practice against someone who can play.
I don't know you. You don't know me. But it's good to meet you. What's your name? Sean, obviously. First of all.
Obviously.
What's your surname, Sean?
Sean Davis.
Sean Davis, pleased to meet you. My name's Jim Lockett. Pleased to meet you. And you've played in the Premier League's darts tonight. What league are you competing in?
I'm competing in Division 2.
Division 2, so a very good stand. I mean, I spoke to a couple of, I was going to say poor players, which is perhaps a bit harsh, from Division 8 before. Division 2 is a different league altogether.
Yeah.
Can you win it?
Potentially.
Have you won it before?
Well, when I first started in my first season, I was in 2 and I did win it. And then I went to Division 1 last season. Yeah,
Bit strong, was it a bit strong?
Season before, sorry. You know, the standard has gone up over the years.
That's so I believe, that's the feeling I get. And who have you played tonight?
No one yet.
Still to play?
Still to play.
Who are you playing?
Don't know.
Rico? Do we know?
He's playing someone.
He's practicing over there.
He's practicing. He's practicing. Yeah, he's practicing.
Keith Davenport.
He's practicing.
Keith Davenport, yeah.
What's his name?
Keith Davenport.
Keith Davenport. Do you know Keith?
No.
No, so it's an unknown quantity. And finally, while I've got you, you've got an opportunity to plug some charity. What is it you're doing?
Yeah, basically what I'm doing is raising money for the Red Cross.
Okay.
Me and a few colleagues used to work at the co-op at West Street.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, do you?
You can't park there. Parking's an issue.
No comment.
Very corporate, very corporate.
Anyway, back to the issue.
Basically, there's a few colleagues on the 25th of June. We're raising money to go to Up Snowdon.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
All proceeds go to the Red Cross, which is the charity of the year for the co-op.
Good lad. Do you have a charity link or anything like that?
Yeah, I do, yeah. So if you go on my homepage, Sean Davies, if you know me, if you're friends with me, there is 2 links there, so any donations will be very much appreciated. Thank you.
Sean, good lad. Well done. Well done to Sean, yeah. I'm sure we all agree that's excellent. Let's raise the glass. Well done, Sean. Thank you very much, Sean.
He's playing Division 2.
Thank you very much.